Hello guys, what's good? It's been a minute, I know. I welcome you guys to Zode Talks. Over here we talk about anything and everything. It's a free space here. So yeah, I posted my last video 2 weeks ago. I featured my mom in the joy of motherhood. And that video was, the engagement under the video was really good. We thank God for all the good mothers and parents around the world, alright? So if you have one, just appreciate them. If you've not seen the video, go see it, alright? Thank you very much. And if you are new here, please subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so you'll be notified whenever I make a video, alright? Thank you very much. So guys, so the night, today I'm going to be telling you all a story. Alright, I know you guys like stories. This is bedtime stories actually. Bedtime stories episode 4. I think I don't even know which episode that we are in right now. I think episode 4. Either 3, 4, 5. Anyway, so basically this is a change, I know. Normally I'm on my bed anytime I'm doing bedtime stories, and you see a neon light saying sweet dreams, and then some other few changes. But so it just so happens that the lights I use for bedtime stories, I can't find them anymore, so I have to buy some lights. And yeah, so right now I'm just in my room, so bear with me guys, okay? So that's why I had to shoot the bedtime stories over here. It shouldn't really matter. The story is the story. Please, God, Zode, why are you stressing? Why are you overthinking? Grab your popcorn, your pa, or wherever, and listen, because there's gist. I always have switches. So yeah, before I proceed, please turn on your notification, alright, and subscribe to this channel. Join the Zode Nights today, okay? Thank you very much. God bless you. My subscribers, I love you guys. Since I came to Ireland 2 years ago, I've always been trying to go back home, to visit Nigeria, because I love that place. I love the country. The country is messed up, but it's still home. Don't get it twisted. And of course, my people are there, so I miss that place so much. And apparently, anytime I think about going, something just kills my spirit. Either the high ticket price, or just these minor things, or even the fact that the journey might be a stressful one. Finally, I found the motivation to go. I was really motivated to go. Then I went online, Air France, and I bought the ticket. The ticket was about 670 something euro, alright, for a return flight from Dublin, or rather from Ireland to Nigeria, to and fro. So people say it's a really good deal, because I know that some people go as far as paying like 1,500 euro, especially in the winter. That's December, because festive period, and when it's summer and August, it really goes up. So you see, I was really lucky to see it for 670 something euro. And yeah, I bought it in December 2024, and since then I was just watching the days go by, and doing a countdown till I get to see my people, especially my mom. So yeah, I waited patiently, and March 1st was the D-Day. Now, when it was approaching March 1st, I was actually scared to go back home for some reasons. I don't know where the fear came from, but I was just scared. I was just scared that something bad was going to happen. To be honest with you, I was so scared. I was so scared that I prayed countless times at night. I prayed so much for that journey. I talked to my pastor. I told him what was going on, and yeah, he prayed for me and he told me that I should just go, keep to myself, and all be fine. Do you know what? My dad didn't actually want me to go. My dad didn't want me to go at all. I know if he's watching this, he'll be saying, "I told you not to go. I told you not to go. I told you not." So apparently, he didn't want me to go. Yeah. So if he hears that I was scared now, I'm sure in his mind he'll be like, "I told you." Anyway, but yeah, I overcame the fear, and the time to travel was, had already come. So it's actually a connecting flight, okay? From Dublin to Paris, then from Paris to Abuja. The flight from Dublin to Paris was for 6 a.m. and definitely I had to use the bus from Cork to Dublin airport, which is about 3 hours. So I left Cork. I used the night bus around 12 a.m. and then we reached Dublin airport 3 a.m. It's 3 hours. The journey is 3 hours. Now, when I was going, I was just thinking about something. In Nigeria, will I ever use a night bus? Will I ever use a night bus for this kind of journey? And I actually thought I was going to be the only one in the bus since it's a night bus, but that bus was actually full. So you see, the place is so safe and so good. I really don't like to compare, to be honest, but it's just what it is in the end. So I took the night bus from Cork to Dublin Airport. I got there around 3 o'clock. The staff of Air France weren't even there when we got to the airport 3 a.m. So we had to chill there. You understand? Yeah. Now by then I'd already checked in online. It was just for to proceed with my luggage and some other things. So yeah, we had to wait for them, and I checked in my luggage and everything. So apparently, I'm allowed 2 box of 23 kg each, and a hand luggage of 12 kg and an accessory bag. When I was doing my check-in, they weighed my box and they discovered that it was overweight. So apparently, when she put it on, they were like, "Sir," or rather, she was like, "Sir, your box is overweight." Very, very young, very cool lady. Anyway, she was very friendly and all. So the weight of the box appeared in 2 places, one on a screen and one by the counter on a digital screen. So I just closed the screen with my hands, and I was like, "No, it's not overweight, it's 23 kg." And she just smiled, and she she understood. If you know, let's not stress ourselves here. So anyway, she allowed me proceed. She just labeled the bag as heavy, because obviously it was over, but I didn't have to pay anything extra. That was really, really good. After that, I went to chill. I went to wait to board my flight, and then something happened. I saw a woman just staring at me. Like, I was just sitting down, Then someone came to sit at the front of me. I noticed this woman was staring at me, I noticed this woman was staring at me. When someone is looking at you, someone is looking at you. So I just raised my eyes up, I really looked at her because, at this point, what's up, really? And then she asked me a question. She was like, "Are you on YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on YouTube." She said, "Are you on TikTok too?" I said, "Yeah, I'm on TikTok." She now said, because I look familiar, I showed her my profile. I was like, "Is this the person you're talking about?" She said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's me anyway." So she just smiled. She was like, "I watch your videos, blah, blah, nice." And you see, when I started this YouTube, I've always been thinking about it. I've always been wondering, how is it going to be if someone walks up to me and tells me that they recognize me online? As in, I imagine I'll be so hyped, but guys, that thing is creepy. Like, trust me, that thing is creepy as hell. So anyway, because it's like she knew things about me, and I didn't even know anything about her. You understand? Yeah. So you understand how I can find something like that creepy, yeah? Anyway, moving on. She was really cool anyway, but she was going to Nigeria. You know that my flight is 6 a.m. Hers is for 5. So yeah, she left before me using another airline entirely. So if you are watching this, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Mrs. or Miss or Lady. Shout out to you, Lady. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. You're the goat. So by then I was already tired. I was just walking around the airport. Not the airport anyway. I was just walking around trying to be strong, really, because I was tired. I didn't sleep. I had not slept at all. The night bus that I took from Cork to Dublin Airport, I didn't sleep. So yeah, I was so exhausted, fatigued and all. And then I was just trying to be up. When it was time to board, I boarded the plane, and immediately I sat down. Oh God, I don't know the kind of sleep that came, but I just slept. Like, I could even barely remember taking off. I barely remembered how that plane took off, to be honest. I was just sleeping. And they woke me up to have my snacks and food, which, I ate, and I went back to sleep again. I was just that tired. Honestly, the flight from Dublin to Paris was chilled, really, smooth and all. But the drama started when I arrived Paris. That Paris airport, because for some reasons, the people thought I was traveling with strange substance and drugs. And that was really embarrassing because they singled me out. They told me to go stand somewhere, and that was really, really embarrassing. But let me tell you guys what happened. So, I told you that they said I was supposed to bring out the tablets, the pads and everything. I said, "Yo, I'm so sorry," and all. So they went through my luggage and all. They found them. They used they took the samples from the surface, and they put it in their machine, and they found some strange substance. And they say, "Yo, what's on this tablet? Is this a tablet?" I said, "You just pass it through there, so definitely you can see that it's a tablet." So they're like, "What's on the surface? What did I use to touch it?" I was like, "What kind of question is this?" So they're just asking me some strange questions like, where am I traveling to, where I'm from, what do I do, and they asked to see my passport. When they didn't even like open the passport when they just saw that it was in Nigeria. Oh, they said, "Oh, Nigerian." They just told me, "You know what? Stay there." I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, this is not even racism. This is just the fact. Like, this is just a messed up fact that I'm Nigerian. I'm proud to be Nigerian. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's so crazy that it's like the people and the country is so messed up that we have this bad stereotype everywhere. You know, I just didn't take it funny at all. Luckily for me, the layover from Paris to Nigeria was 3 hours, so I actually had time. And when they singled me out, when I went to stand, you know, the place that they told me to stand, they asked me some more questions like, what was on this tab really? They said, what cream did I use, and did I touch the tablet with the creamed hands? I'm like, what kind of questions are these ones asking me? After some time, a man came to search me. The way this man searched me, he put his hands in my trousers, like he didn't care at all. It was like, turn, search me again. He now said I should put my hands on the wall and raise my shoes up so that I would see what's under. Like, I was like, God, what the hell is this? Like, what the hell? And people were just looking at me. I'm like, I didn't really care about the fact that people were looking. I'm just like, why the hell do you think I'm carrying something like that? But anyway, I understood the fact that he was just doing his job, you know. But the fact that I showed him my passport and he didn't even look at it, he just said Nigerian, go and stay one side. I was just like, okay, do you know what the hell just happened right now? They searched the bag and everything. They took everything out and they said, sir, you are free to go, blah blah. This guy legit gave me my bag to put everything inside. I'm like, I'm not gonna put it inside bag because you scattered it. It was like, no, sir, I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, but you're allowed to scatter my bag. And and it was really hard closing that bag because it was really stuffed with so many things. So someone beside me just laughed and he assisted me in closing the bag because, you know, someone has to zip it up very, very well. You know, someone has to hold it for me to zip it up. Yeah, that was just it anyway. I boarded the plane from Paris airport to Nigeria. It's a 7-hour flight from about 8 hours from Paris to Nigeria. Now, two guys were fighting on the plane. I'm like, oh God, does the drama ever end? I was at the left side of the plane. Now, these guys were sitting at the middle and they were fighting. Whether one felt disrespected or something. These guys had accents, so I could tell that they've been abroad for a very, very long time. Before I knew, like, I just heard Yoruba accent flying. I was like, okay, so you guys still have your Nigerian accent and you're faking accents all this while. They insulted themselves. They almost started throwing hands. You understand? We almost stopped the plane. Like they almost did an emergency landing to let us to go. But I think the cabin crew were able to, you know, just die the matter. And they had to change they had to, you know, change the seat and all. So that's how that matter just died. But it was really, really like crazy because I was like, okay, that drama, then this one is not happening. I'm like, okay, do you know what's there? I guess that's just your life, you understand? You don't have a boring life. Crazy things happen. So yeah, I've gotten used to that fact already. So we thank God for a wonderful journey messes. I landed Nigeria. Oh God, another set of drama happened in Nigeria again. Because first of all, I had to pass through immigration. Oh God, immigration. These people started billing me from immigration, although I didn't give anybody anything. They were like, fine boy, how far now? Where you there since now? Blah 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 blah. How long have you been there? Blah blah. Asking me stupid questions that you could obviously see the answers to in my passport. How long have you been there? What do you got to do there? How far now? What do you do now? Blah blah. Anything. I said, no deal. There's nothing. No, there's nothing. Anyway, they allowed me. So I finally got into the country, you know, proper through immigration. And after immigration, another set of people, customs. Oh God, customs. Serious people. Where are you from? You're from Edo State. Oh, you're my brother. Oh, Alpha, you're a fine boy. Oh, blah 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 blah. Come and show me the way now. Come on, do this one now. Come on, give me money now. I was like, see, I no get shing by. I don't have anything to give you. So that's how those people let me go and all. After that, I had to deal with the Uber men and the taxis at the airport because God, I feel those guys are smoking crack. Like those guys are smoking. I don't know what those guys are on, but I know that they're on something. Because the place that I go to normally, I ask them, okay, do you know what? If I want to go to this place, I don't want to mention the name of the place, you know, for security reasons. If I want to go to this place, how much exactly? These guys were telling me 35,000. I'm like, the way I just started speaking pidgin, I'm like, no, they look and say I just come internationally, I go do something for there, I just come back, that's they just laughing. They were like, fun, why did you like this now? One stupid guy came, some touts came, was like, bro, how fun now? Come give us something. I was like, I don't get it. He said, you know, a big boy now. Now because of your dreads, now make me come here. I told him, is this dreads that is supposed to make you run away from me and stay far away? I just didn't even know when I was telling them that thing, so they were just leaving one by one. So finally, I could find a person that could take me for 20k. Things are so expensive right now, God. So yeah, it took me for 20k, and I went to my aunt's place in Abuja. I went to stay with her and her family for a few days, and then I took a flight from Abuja to Benin-City. Now let me quickly talk about our Nigerian airlines, because to be honest, I'm so exhausted at this point and I truly do not know when those ones will have sense. Now you see, United Nigeria Airline or Airpeace, I really don't know which one God will punish first, because what those two use my eyes to see, what Airpeace I've used my eyes to see in this life, oh Lord, like it's a lot, to be honest, and they really have to do better. Because honestly, as for these Nigerian airlines, the reason these people are able to misbehave this way is because no one has properly sued these people. If not, I'm sure they'll buckle up. Now let's talk about Airpeace, because at this point I really don't know what these ones are doing, apart from the fact that they reschedule flights and end up cancelling. Honestly speaking, that thing is really annoying. But apart from that, I don't know, please make this thing make sense to me. How do you increase your flight fares? Like, you increase it almost more than 50%, but you reduce the baggage allowance. As small as United Nigeria Airline is, they have a baggage allowance of 20 kg, but Airpeace is big, 15 kg. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Like what the hell is that? Even down to snacks, they don't even give snacks anymore. The snacks, although snacks is not a big deal, but it's the little things, and of course we're entitled to that. From Portharcourt to Abuja, no snacks. From Abuja, from Abuja to Benin, no snacks. Like, is it just for international people? Honestly speaking, these airlines need to do better. So I used the flight United Nigeria from Abuja to Benin. Please tell me why you are stopping check-in 40 minutes to the time for a domestic flight. Like, for a local flight, you are stopping check-in 40 minutes to the time for a flight that you obviously still reschedule. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. United Nigeria Airline, I got it because it was really fair. The price was fair in this time that the others were charging about 140, 125. They were charging 95, and they allow you bring 20 kg of box. You understand? While the others like Airpeace just 15 kg. So it's a really good deal. But I really don't understand why you are stopping your check-in 40 minutes to the time for a local flight. I do know a funny thing. I actually made it. I was there, I think 48 minutes to the time. But for some reasons, these people just didn't let me in. They were like, they've already closed the gate, blah, blah, blah. I went there and the gate was closed. I'm like, what the hell is this really? Like, what the hell is it? Like, it wasn't just even me. People were coming behind. Like, I didn't know that I was not the only one. I thought I was the only one, but apparently we're actually much, like 10 of us. So I spoke to them. I was like, I have to get on this flight. And they said there's a way that they will allow me to fly, but my box will have to come with the next flight to Benin through Airpeace. I was like, okay, do you know what? Like, I had to talk to them. I paid, not officially, I just had to talk to them. I was like, yo, you guys just do your best. The guy that was handling my luggage, I had to give him, 1k, to just so that we have sense and remember to send my luggage because at that point I was vulnerable and anything could happen. I finally landed Benin Airport, my place, my home. My stepdad, my mom, and my brother came to pick me up from the airport, but I only saw my stepdad and my brother there. So apparently my mom hid because she wanted to surprise me, and I finally met my mom. I had not seen her in close to 2 years, so you could tell I really, really missed her. And I saw my stepdad for the first time. Like, that man is a chilled man. Jesus Christ. Like, honestly speaking, I just thank God for my mom every minute because, oh God, she hugged me and she said something. She was like, so there, thank you for telling me to get married again. I'm enjoying my marriage, So, look, that man is I don't know where that man came from, but like that man is so chilled. Anyway, so moving on, I got to Benin-City and I went home, and then I was welcomed with food, like food, fruits, food. I was just seeing food, drinks, fruits everywhere. And I had this avocado pear. Like this one stands out because I've never tasted an avocado pear as sweet as that. I put a picture. I've never tasted. I don't know what it was, but it was so good. And of course, the food. I miss my mom's cooking, and yeah, it really went well. And yeah, that's it. When that's basically my flight from Ireland back home. At this point, I don't know if I'll ever use United Nigeria Airline again. Okay, do you know what? I'll use them. Actually, I'll use them because at this point, they are, it's fair. It's only smart to use them because you have more baggage allowance, and of course, it's cheaper compared to something like Avic. So yeah, I'll actually use them. But to be honest, they really need to do better because like, what the hell was that really? Okay, so that's Benin-City. Yeah, I tried abacha. I tried abacha gold. I tried abacha. Then I went to this restaurant, this new restaurant that opened. Because I needed that fine dining. This boy needs to chill. So I went with someone, and yeah, we really had fun. We went to the zoo. That zoo is still as messed up as I can remember. Oba Zoo, God, like the animals there were starving. We didn't even really see animals like that. The lion, but anyway, we lost to even go there. And then went to Kada. We tried that VR something. I did the horror one, and yeah, I wasn't scared at all. I'll post the videos of all this things. I wasn't scared, but I was just like, what the hell? Because that thing seemed too realistic. Why is that anything in Benin is different? Anyway, so I didn't really do much in Benin. Really, I just used it to chill. I didn't really do much at all, to be honest. What did I really do in Benin? So something happened that I really can't share that took majority of my time when I was in Benin. Yeah, so something happened to someone, so like I really had to sort things out. So yeah, but I went out for as much as I could anyway. Yeah, but I wasn't interested in going out like that. I was just interested in spending time with family. My mom, of course. I stay in Benin, but we also have a family house in Portharcourt, and we have family there basically. So yeah, we now me, my mom, and my people. We then moved from Benin to Portharcourt, to go see our family there because I had not seen them too. That wasn't in the plan anyway, but my mom was like, how will I come to Nigeria and I'll not see her people? And it made sense. I was like, okay, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, let's actually go. So we went. We didn't fly this time, we used road. There's no direct flight from Port Harcourt to Benin. I really don't know why. Like, that's really strange anyway. But moving on, another wahala we encountered, another problem with the touts at the park. We thought that we're traveling. We had $4. We became a $4, and they still wanted us to pay extra, and it didn't even make sense because I'm like, so we that are traveling, are we not allowed to travel with load or something, like? But anyway, we just gave them 1K, and that thing died off. And besides, what's really happening in Nigeria? Because I don't understand how I'll go to use like I don't understand how I'll go to use the POS and to withdraw 60,000. They're telling me to pay extra 1.5. Like, how are they? How? What's really going on? If you are doing transfer for someone, you have to pay in cash. So like you have to add extra. It just really makes sense to me. And yeah, besides, one more weird thing happened in Benin. For some weird reasons, people could tell that I just got back. Like, I don't mean people I knew. People could tell I just got back. In Abuja, no one really knew I got back. But in Benin, for some weird reasons, people were able to know that I just got back. And the funny thing, I wasn't even dressing well. I was just dressing anyhow, Crocs, baggy trousers, baggy shirt, finish, wear shades, go outside. But I was just saying, welcome back, how's that side now? Welcome back, how is that side? Welcome back, how is that side? From people that I've never met before. So I really don't know what went on in Benin. I don't know how people were able to tell that I just got back, but it was really creepy at some point. Like, because I was just like, okay, do you know what? I really don't, know what's going on right now. So we went to Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt was actually chill though. We met the rest of my family there, and we had fun. Those are my day ones, my auntie. God, like I just remembered how I miss seeing my mom and my auntie's gist. Oh god, it's premium entertainment. Premium entertainment. Look, don't get on that on their bad side, because once they start talking about, oh god, auntie is so sorry, but it's the truth. I beg, it's the truth, it's the truth. Once those women start your matter, oh god, like, just wish you were not born. Honestly speaking, at that point, just wish you were not born. So yeah, I miss seeing them gist and have fun. Yeah, I was now. Do you know the funny thing? Before I came to Nigeria, I planned what I would do. I was like, okay, do you know what? I'll go out. I'll shoot content with this person. I'll shoot content with this person. I'll shoot content with this person. But I couldn't even do all that because I was so relaxed. When you are so relaxed that you don't even want to go out. Like, when you are so relaxed that you just want to be seeing your family and, just chill with them. Just apparently, all this while, my mom thought I was not having fun, or I wasn't enjoying myself in Nigeria because I was not going out. But she didn't know that I needed that rest, just me, family, finish. It was school season, it wasn't holidays, people were tied up at work, but for some reasons they could still come, and chill with us. And that was super, super cool of them. I had fun, and I had a swell time in Nigeria. And then it was time to go back. Another drama with United Nigeria Airline. My flight was brought back. I didn't even know of it. The stupid man. Yeah, stupid, because that man is really, really stupid. I really don't like to insult a grown man, but let's call this spade a spade. That man is really stupid. So yeah, the stupid man that booked my flight, he didn't even tell me that they sent him a message saying that that my flight was brought back. He didn't even tell me anything. He just made me going blind. And then,
are you serious?
They're like, this flight has already gone hours ago. I'm like, what the hell? Apparently, there was no other flight going, as at that time, no direct flight from Portharcourt to Abuja. So they're like, I have to book with another airline, then ask for a refund from this one. And then I asked them, okay, do you know what? The early morning flight the next day from Portharcourt to Abuja, how much is it? They were like 170,000. Like, I didn't just even answer them at all. I just went online. I just went to Airpiece. It's just Airpiece I saw. So I saw that it was 140,000. I was like, and it's 140k, and this one's telling me 170k. So I just booked it, and then I came the following day to the airport, and I flew from Portharcourt to Abuja. Abuja was another issue because, oh god, now you see these taxis in that airport, those guys are doing more harm than good, to be honest with you. Like, those guys are doing more harm than good. And to make things worse, they don't even allow Taxify or Bolt in there anymore. They have this stupid app that they call FanView or Fan app, and the prices there are so ridiculous that is so stupid. So apparently on Bolt, you may be seeing your fare as 19,000, but on the app you'll be seeing 30 something thousand. And if those guys should catch the Bolt guys or the Taxify guys or Uber guys, they'll actually pay a serious fine. So it's like the options are tied. So apparently I was able to find my way and everything, and I ended up paying 19,000. Yeah. And I came back home to meet my aunt and her family. Yeah, I played with my aunt. I had time with her. We really gisted, and yeah, I told her a couple of things. And then the following day, I took a taxi to the airport. Yeah, and my flight from Nigeria to Ireland was really, really smooth. It was really, really cool. No hiccups, no drama this time around. And I was so happy. Like, I was so happy in Nigeria that it's like I just didn't want to leave, but I knew I had to leave. As soon as I arrived Dublin airport, touched down, I felt this wave of depression. Like, my happiness level went from 100 to 40 minus 60. You understand? That's 100 to 40, because I was just like, oh god, I'm back here. So yeah, and that's it really. Then I took the bus from Dublin airport to Cork, where I was collected, and I came home. And yeah, so guys, that's just basically my journey back home, temporarily for holidays. That's just a recap. All right. If I could, although I want to give more specifics, but this video will be too long, and yeah, we both don't want that. So basically, that's just the spicy gist that That's just the spicy one, and yeah, and that's all she wrote. And just a quick advice, okay? Go on that holiday, rest well. Like, I'm a frugal person, so for me to tell you this, know that it's real. Like, this advice is real. All right. I'm a frugal person. I really don't like to spend money unless I have to. But look, when it comes to holidays, when it comes to vacation, when it comes to traveling, spend that money because it's worth it. It's worth every penny. Trust me, like that peace of mind. Honestly, the way I feel so happy right now, the way I feel so, relaxed, at ease. If I didn't travel, I'm not sure I would feel that way. And then I was even wondering, so why did I wait for 2 years before coming back home? Like, what's stopping me from coming? How often I want to. So yeah, go on that holiday, take care of yourself, rest well, chill well, okay? Spend that money, you will get it back. As long as you have a job, yeah, you will get it back. So don't really stress, okay? So if you've come this far, thank you so much. If you've not subscribed, please do so and turn on your notifications so you'll be notified whenever I make a video, right? Thank you very much, and that's all she wrote. My name is Ode, and I'm out.
Hi guys, I'm Zoda's favorite cousin. Some people may argue, but they are not here. They should catch their subs in this video. Also, wait, hi.